the kingdom of Argos, under the watchful eyes of the gods, a hero was born from the hopes of the oppressed and the ashes of turmoil. Perseus, son of Dana and the mighty Zeus, was marked by fate with the burden of a prophecy that would steer his life into the realm of legends. At a grand feast, King Polydectes challenged Perseus to bring him the head of Medusa as a gift, knowing well the deadly nature of the quest. Perseus, caught in the king's cunning trap, accepted, propelled by both honor and the silent plea in his mother's eyes. As Perseus prepared for his daunting task, the gods Hermes and Athena approached him. They offered their aid, for his journey was aligned with the will of the gods. From Hermes, he received winged sandals for flight. From Athena, a mirrored shield. Athena and Hermes guided Perseus to the Stygian nymphs, who entrusted him with two magical items essential for his survival: the helmet of invisibility, stolen from Hades, and a diamond sword, sharp enough to cut through Medusa's scaly neck. With the gods' gifts, Perseus flew across lands and seas, his heart both heavy and hopeful. He traversed through clouds and stars, each flap of his sandals bringing him closer to his fearsome foe. Perseus arrived at the desolate isle where Medusa and her Gorgon sisters resided. Using the helmet of invisibility, he evaded myriad dangers and monstrous creatures that roamed the cursed land. At the entrance of Medusa's lair, Perseus paused. The ground was littered with statues of men and beasts, a chilling testament to Medusa's lethal power. With every silent step, Perseus felt the weight of their petrified gazes. Inside, Perseus navigated using only the reflection in his shield, avoiding the direct and deadly gaze of Medusa. The lair was a maze of mirrors and shadows, echoes of his steps the only sound. He finally saw her, through the shield's reflection: Medusa, her hair a tangle of hissing serpents, her skin pale as death. She lay asleep, a grotesque guardian of her own nightmare. Summoning all his courage, Perseus approached quietly, his shadow dancing on the stone walls. With a swift, silent prayer to the gods, he raised the diamond sword and struck, severing Medusa's head. The Gorgon sisters awoke, their cries piercing the night. Perseus slipped the head into a sack, donned the helmet, and vanished. He fled, the winged sandals barely touching the ground as he soared over the sea. Perseus flew back to Argos, the head of Medusa a heavy burden. He pondered the weight of his actions, the lives saved, and those lost. His heart was a mix of triumph and sorrow. At the feast, Polydectes mocked Perseus for his supposed failure. In a swift motion, Perseus revealed Medusa's head, turning the cruel king to stone. Justice served through the gaze of the vanquished. With his mother freed and the kingdom of Argos at peace, Perseus entrusted Medusa's head to Athena. She placed it on her shield, a symbol of protection and power. Perseus' journey was over, but his legacy was just beginning. He had become more than a hero. He was a symbol of courage in the face of impossible darkness. And as the stars whispered his story, Perseus knew that his life, like the stars, would inspire generations to come.